As we approach week 3 of the college football season, am I buying or selling these storylines so far this year? At number 5, Texas has already played their hardest game after beating Alabama. I am buying this storyline. Texas's next hardest game is probably when they host Kansas State, but I do not think it will be as difficult of an environment, especially being at home. And I think Alabama is a much more talented team than Kansas State. At number 4, Alabama's college football playoff hopes are already over. I am selling this storyline. Look, it doesn't look good that Alabama already has lost, but what has the college football playoff era already taught us? It's better to lose early in the season than later in the season. Alabama's path is still clear. The SEC West is not going to be very competitive this year, and they can win the SEC championship game against Georgia should they get there. At number 3, Colorado will win one of their big-time Pac-12 games. I am buying this narrative. If you count Oregon State and UCLA in there, I think they win one out of those 2 games for sure. But if you don't count that, they still play Utah, USC, and Oregon. And I think it's possible they win at least one of those. And USC plays a type of football that they like to play. So watch out for that game in particular. At number 2, Minnesota has the best chance of winning the Big Ten West. I'm going to go ahead and buy this narrative. The Big Ten West is not nearly competitive once again. Iowa doesn't look great, and Wisconsin is still struggling getting their new identity found under Luke Fickell with that air raid offense. And the rest of the teams just look like a mess so far. So I think it's most likely that Minnesota represents them in the Big Ten Championship. And number 1, Miami could go to the ACC Championship game this year. I am buying that narrative. Their offense looks elite, and I think Mario Cristobal has found his stride at Miami.